Oh,
Um,
I don't even remember those.
they didn't last for very long.
No, I was like, I don't even remember those ones. Feet up.
Well, especially if they're disposable, that's sad.
Yeah. Right. And you had
I
to
mean, it
wait
was
to get them.
really like it was really low quality screen. Like I don't know how to describe it, but I remember getting it and being so excited.
Yeah. Oh, my body's gonna be hurting. It was like a 12-hour drive from here. But it's okay. I walked a lot at Universal. We walked a ton. Reverse lunge to a twist. Those lines got so crazy. We stayed um on the what do you call it? What do you call it, Moira?
Property.
On the grounds property, yeah.
Yeah.
So we got to go early, but like you could only get one ride in at like Universal Epic, which it wasn't. Have you guys been?
No.
No, not Epic. What's
I've been to
that?
No,
Universal years and years and years ago.
it's not it's not that great. I hate to say that, but like it's like cool to see, right? Because they did like a great engineering, like awesome like that, but it's there's not much going on besides
Like, what do
that.
you mean?
There's like hardly
Where
any
do you go?
restaurants.
Like,
Huh?
what is it about then? What is it?
So Universal Epic is the one where they have like the Super Mario World,
Okay.
and then they have what else do they have there? Like Dark Venture or something. I don't know. Um,
Everyone I know that's
oops.
gone has said like one day is good enough for Universal.
Yes. I'm
Really?
like, well, for Universal completely, if you're doing Epic Universe and then the other one, I would say 3 days. It's all you need.
I know people that did both in one day. They just picked the rides they really wanted and then they were like that was enough.
See, like with, I would say, I don't know if they have older kids, but you can't get through all of the rides that you want to do with the kids unless you do like a fast pass or something,
Well,
which is
they
insane.
went like when it wasn't crazy season. Like they didn't go spring break. They
Yeah, no,
went
I would say you need at least 3 days if you want to like maximize your time on the rides and stuff. All right, one, two, three, and top.
my kids don't
But
like rides.
no, oh, my
Like they
Marianne
won't
Tassie
even try
brings
them.
them. But it was also cool because, like in the Harry Potter world, right, you have to go to like all three places to hit them all. Um, and that was really cool. Hold on, no, it's squat and pivot.
Well,
Stop
my
it,
arms hurt,
Moira.
so I'm doing this. My shoulder is
uh,
angry.
Marianne got like a wand and stuff, so she could go around to each place and like do all of the magic stuff, and that was fun because she wasn't really into rides. Alina, however, right, she wanted to do rides the whole time.
Yeah.
But the lines would get to like 2 hours, 3 hours long, and that's by like afternoon time. So you just kind of like take
Oh,
off.
no, thank you. Oh, because it's like I was in Tampa this weekend for a friend's wedding, and the airport was slammed at like
Ooh,
the St. Petersburg airport, and
yeah,
the staff was saying, "Oh yeah, it's that 3 week period where the whole country goes on spring break."
right. Yeah, it was definitely busy, but
Side note, Rebecca, I think you would appreciate this. I went to Arizona
hip
for spring
openers.
break
Yay!
and
And
hated the airport. Everything else was great, but the airport was terrible. And so I made a TikTok about it, and people are like big annoyed that I don't like the Phoenix airport.
oh, I don't. God, I haven't been to Phoenix Airport in a long time. Was it just super crowded?
um, so there was like not enough seating anywhere. All the walkways
Understood.
were broken. Everything was like the water fountains were broken. The bathrooms were broken.
Oh my
Oh,
God,
dang.
Like
gross!
it just, I think
What a disaster.
apparently it's because we were in the poor people terminal. We flew
Okay, okay,
Southwest.
yes, right, correct.
You get what you get, Moira.
Yeah,
Right?
I flew.
Except Southwest wasn't any cheaper. It was actually more expensive than the other airlines to fly to
Oh,
Phoenix with Southwest.
all right, tell
Yeah,
my
Um,
team's fortune across.
I flew Allegiant. Allegiant is like the cheapest of the cheap.
yep.
Hmm.
It was
I was like, oh
so bad.
man. I
Oh
was like,
my
oh
God.
man.
I won't go that low when I'm flying with all the kids because it's just
No,
too much.
I will not do that. I don't recommend flying Allegiant with kids.
That's like one time I flew Frontier because it was like the cheapest of the cheap. And then they like canceled my flight and I was stuck in Seattle and they were just like, sorry,
Yep.
figure it out. Like we won't reimburse you. We won't help you book new flights. Like, sorry.
No, thank you. Goodbye.
All right, pigeon walks after this.
But yes, no, I've been to Arizona before, but it was fun going with the
You
kids.
should, no, you should like let the airport know that you were like horrified with how everything was
No,
broken up. That's
Phoenix
really,
Sky Harbor's TikTok account commented on it.
Just tag
oh, they
them.
did. What did they say?
They were like just like doing like heart emojis.
Oh,
And I was like, so then I'm looking to see if it's like a legitimate website. Like, I was like, is this actually Phoenix Sky Harbor, or is this just someone pretending to be Phoenix Sky Harbor?
good job if you're feeling spicy, y'all. We went to the gym though. Alina made us go to the gym while we were there at Universal. She was like, "No, we have to go run. Everyone has to run a mile." I was dying. I was like, "We just had lunch," and like, I don't understand kids. They're like, "I had a drink, I had lunch," and now she's like, "Let's go run," and I'm like, "I don't want to." Did I do it? Yes.
To have that energy again.
I know, for real. I'm like, you can't. My heartburn. My heartburn.
I know. I ate breakfast this morning, and I was like, "Oh, gotta take the heartburn
I
medicine."
know. I forgot to take. Yeah, I forgot to take anything this morning, and I'm like, oh man. And I was thinking about it before. All right, y'all. What do we want to listen to? Sleep and ASMR soundtrack.
Nap time.
All right. Good. Y'all can hear it?
Yeah.
All right. We have the vault today, and it's not good. All right. We have 20 rounds. I'm not happy about it either. Don't come for
May I
me.
say, I love your shirt. Sorry, I'm so
No,
sorry.
you're okay.
Sabrina.
I can't
I got
really see it.
distracted. It says PTO squad, and it's got like a cute little rainbow on it.
Yeah, it sucks being in the PTO.
Yeah,
Don't
so
be
I
on the
gotta rope
PTO.
into it.
I-
I did
really-
not. I have never been in one. I was like pushed into one. This is my first and last year.
Oh, I've been on the PTO board for, I think this is my 4th year now.
Done a lot of like the spouses club things, but I can't do PTO. I
Sabrina's
refuse.
heard my complaints in the past. It's gotten better.
Okay, guys, we have 4 dumbbell hang power snatches right here. You're gonna come down. We're gonna go up. No, that's wrong. That's not right. Don't listen to me. So right here, up into a double snatch. So here, right?
Is it a double or is it a single? I didn't
It just says
couldn't
4
tell.
dumbbell hang power snatches.
Because
So
it
I'm
switches,
assuming it's
everything else is single dumbbell.
this says just 4 dumbbell hang power snatches.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming it's 2. So here
I was assuming it was
Up.
alternating.
and then up. Thank goodness my hat's there, I guess. All right, 3 goblet squats after. Right here, feet out, weight in front. Wait if you don't want to. And then we have 2 alternating goblet lunges. You remember these ones? The goblet lunge.
I'm getting all my weights.
Oh, you just hold it right there?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Okay. And then 1 single dumbbell shoulder press. So I think it just means 1 single dumbbell. Up, overhead, down. Cool. Any questions? And then we're going to do that 20 times.
Let's see, as always, fitness freedom. So, adjust your weights as needed. Adjust the movements as needed.
Your
I'm just going to go take a nap.
Right. You guys do what you need to do.
Bye.
I'm still tired from my vacation.
Ian's like, I'll just sit over here.
Honestly, I'm so glad we did Hilton Head after because I would have been exhausted coming back today. Whew. Universal took it out of me and it was like raining every day. All right, y'all. Let me know when you guys are all back. And we'll set a timer and go. Goal is to finish this in 10 to 15 minutes. Huh. We'll see.
For the record, I hate the double dumbbell power snatch, so I'm just going to alternate singles. My
Yeah,
shoulder
that's fine.
hurts too much to risk it.
Can you repeat the numbers again?
20.
4,
Yeah, hold
3,
on, yeah.
2,
It
1.
is 4 dumbbell hang power snatches, 3 goblet squats, goblet lunges, and then 1 single dumbbell shoulder press. So 4, 3, 2, and 1. Yep, just a ladder down.
20
Okay,
times.
20 times. This is what we're here for, I guess. All right, I need a pen though. It's gonna count down now.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna try to
To keep track of rounds. Gosh,
Yeah.
I'm terrible at that.
I have to, like, my ADHD won't let me, and then I'll just be like, well, just keep going, I guess. All right. Dumbbell hang power snatches, weights together here. Okay, down, up, touch, up. All right, once you've done 4 there, 3 goblet squats.
I'm a troublemaker switching it to the single one.
All right, and then
Oh, it's only 2 of those. That's
yeah,
right.
only 2. And then 1 single arm overhead press or double arm overhead press.
There's no
1
rest,
weight.
right? It's just right into it.
Nope, and then you just jump back into the other one.
All right.
That was 1 round. Good job, everyone. Pace yourself here, breathe, grab water when you need it. 20 is a
We're
lot.
really having trouble with the numbers.
Oh, no.
Like, oh, 4 lunges? No.
Yeah, the 1 overhead press is like weird.
If you want to make it kind of like a sneaky core, you do one side and then switch alternating sides for those single overhead presses. I'll show you what I mean in a minute. When you guys get to it. Sabrina's like, I know what you mean, Moira. No, you don't.
So
You're like,
I got sick.
Moira's just rambling.
There was like no safe food anywhere.
I could almost go heavier, but I know I'm going to regret that later, so I'm going to stick with this.
Right. Yeah, 20 is quite a bit. And I'm having a hard time like remembering if they stacked.
Even though there's no rest built in, feel free to grab a drink of water between rounds as you need to.
Friday we will have a second vault for which is supposed to be for this week since we missed 1 week.
It looks really short, which makes me nervous.
Right. I didn't really have a chance to look at it yet, but if it makes you nervous and it's going to make me nervous, I'm not going to look.
Well, at first I was like, oh, that looks so easy. And I know every time I think that.
Right.
Every time I think that. Oh, my shoulder's angry. I think I need a new mattress. But we just got a new mattress not that long ago.
Maybe a pillow.
Yeah. I like have started sleeping with the
Are you a
pregnancy
side
pillow
sleeper?
again. Yes, I am.
Oh yeah, then probably your pillow. All right, we are 5 down. If you're with me, you might be ahead of me.
No, I'm one behind you. Well, like, I'm on the same round, but you're starting the next one as I'm finishing. I paused. Okay.
Oh, what am I doing? Kean doing?
He's good. He's just happy as a clam.
Oh,
Whew. I thought he was gonna fall asleep before, but then he was like, nah.
how was your trip?
It's good. Yeah. Did lots of stuff. Went to an aquarium. Went to a dinosaur thing. The dinosaur thing was so cheesy.
Was
Oh my
it?
God. It was so cheesy, but Gavin was like so happy. So it was worth it.
Yeah.
He is still determined that he's going to be a paleontologist, except he hates the outdoors.
Oh no.
And I keep you like, that's kind of a prerequisite. Like,
Yeah.
you're outside a lot.
Lena's bouncing around between veterinarian and marine biologist, but she's scared because she doesn't want to have to put an animal down.
Oh yeah.
She's like, I can't do it. I don't want to do it. I'm like, it's not as bad as like, it's not as inhumane as you're thinking, right? Like,
One of my neighbors is a vet. If she ever wants to talk to
oh
a
yeah,
woman
that would
that's
probably
a
be
vet.
great. Yeah, probably. Yeah, that would be good because she's wants to. She loves animals, like, but she just is like caught up on that one thing.
Yeah.
She's good at
I mean,
science.
it's hard, but I know that like my friend talks about it as being like sometimes it's the most humane thing for the animal.
Yes. Yeah,
Like-
and that's what I'm trying to tell her.
They live
Like,
such
you know-
wonderful lives in our homes.
Yeah,
And they live longer than they ever would in the wild.
right. And maybe she understood that, right? Like, I think maybe that's, she's getting herself like caught up there.
Yeah. And like you build up to that. It's not like it's going to be like the first thing you do,
Right, exactly, yeah.
but she does have to do like cadaver stuff. So, you know,
Right. Oh,
you know, I'll use you as my weight. Come with me. Okay.
all right, 10 down, 10 to go.
Ian said I let you do 10 rounds without me, and now you have to hold me.
Balanced.
Okay. I can't do snatches with you,
This
Kian.
is definitely like flaring up my back. Ooh, I don't like the goblet squabble. My back doesn't like it. Anyways, we decided we're not doing Disney, Universal, nothing like that anymore. We are a spa resort type of family.
We want to do one more Disney trip at least.
Yeah.
But then, yeah. Well,
Yeah.
so my mother-in-law lives in like a resort community, like a resort retirement community.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is the life. Like,
Right. Yeah, for sure.
I told Eric, I was like, this is life goals. Like, we need to have enough retirement set aside that we can comfortably
Right,
live
yeah.
this life.
Right. When we did Universal, we had to be up every morning at 6 a.m., right? And it's like, man, where's the break?
Yeah. Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah. Modified workout with a baby. Oh, but you think it's so fun. Yeah, you think it's so fun. I don't know. There's this one person on the internet, and she does like intrusive thoughts with her, like, and she uses like a baby doll.
Oh no.
So every time I see it, I'm like, "Yup." Like,
A dad would do it.
oh. See, you like goblet squats. Let's see if he'll smile. Let's see. You're gonna smile. Here we go. Goblet squats. Goblet squats. Goblet squats. Yeah. It was your favorite? Okay. I know, a bummer, because I actually really like snatches.
I like single arm snatches.
Well, yeah, I was only doing it.
Like double arm thing, like messes up my back.
Yeah,
My
I can
back.
never get the stack right. It just feels like wrong.
Yeah.
I'm gonna supervise for a minute. Ian's gonna coach you guys.
Perfect. He's like, you're going slow. Pick it up. Is that what you call a snatch?
His little legs are trying to go too.
Oh.
All right, buddy, can we do some more rounds?
All right, that's
Whoa,
15.
whoa, whoa, whoa.
15, 5 more to go. If you lost count, it's okay. Just keep moving with me.
Oh, is that fun? Is that so much fun?
I still think
Yeah.
all the time. I'm like, oh, if you lost count, some people probably don't lose count. But then I was also thinking, like, that one time I was like, you know, like when you drink water and it's salty and it doesn't taste good because you're so dehydrated. And I was like, no. I was like, oh. You know. It's one of those things that some people probably remember what round they're on without writing it down.
I'm just vibing.
We went to Virginia Beach for one of these tournaments. And this guy, there was like 7 of us, 8 of us, and he's like taking our order, but he didn't write it down. And I was like, oh, that's so impressive. Everything came out wrong. I was like,
Meanwhile, we were at like a little restaurant local here in Annapolis,
yeah.
and it turns out she was the manager, but still, it's almost more impressive then because that means she's not usually like waiting tables in the same way.
Right.
And she took our order, and there were like probably like 4 kids, 5 or 6 parents, multiple bills, and she got it all right.
Wow.
It was like, and she never
That is
wrote anything down. Like,
that like deserves just an extra tip.
yeah, afterwards my friend stopped her and she's like, I just want to say that you are incredible at your job.
Right. It's nice when we get to do that.
Oh my
I was
gosh.
thinking Mai Tais at the pool when we were there, and it was like
What a
it was
rough
not like an
life.
insignificant amount of Mai Tais. And
And those
like
are
ran in-
strong.
we ran into the waiter at dinner too, and he's like, "Oh, you want a Mai Tai?" And I was like, "No, I want coffee." Mai Tai. I'm like, no. It's only funny if I'm actively ordering it. Okay.
Yeah, like the place where my mother-in-law lives, you can just like charge things to your account. And I'm like, that would get
dangerous.
really dangerous.
No, yeah, no, I can't live like that in retirement. I'd be poor.
My kids would have nothing.
Vacation is one thing. Yeah, vacation is one thing. Retirement, fixed budget, bro. I need someone who can cut me off. And
I'm just like, I can do that.
Yeah, right. He's like, get a receipt when we leave the resort. And I was like, ugh. You want to see that?
To be fair, I think it also, I was raised in a you never charge it to the room family, like ever. Because my dad always wanted to see the exact charges as they happen.
Oh.
It's really hard to break that habit.
All right, y'all. That was 20. Rest when you are done. And stop and rest when you're done.
Sorry, I just started chatting.
No, I'm like convenience. I'm like, it's easier. Just charge it. Just charge it.
That's like, my kids were asking about debit cards and stuff like that, and they're like, "Oh, so it's like real money?" And I was like, "Yes."
Yes, right.
But then the other day, I forgot my wallet, and I was like, "Do you take Google Pay?" And so like, I'm using my phone to pay for groceries, and I'm like, "Okay, I can see how this does not feel like real money."
Right. Yeah. Right. Yeah. I do a lot of online ordering for the groceries because we just do pickup. I'm like,
Yep.
oh, I do better though when I do pickup because I'm not like getting all the extras that I would if I was walking around.
I like go through my list, and that's it.
All right, y'all. Let's go ahead and reach down for those toes, to chest, hang, sway, whatever feels good here. Awesome job today. That was quick, easy. Unless you were doing really heavy, then I'm sure it was not. We have, again, Full Body Wednesday, the Vault on Friday for this week. Slowly roll up just so we can get back on track. One leg up. And then we'll be back at it. Summer is coming up exponentially. That might look a little that might look a little different. I might have to take like a week off, guys, just for moving purposes. Switch sides. But that won't be until like July, so don't worry.
Let's see. Sabrina and I can figure it out.
We'll figure it out. All right, let's go one leg out in front, reach down, opposite arms, opposite toes.
But then she's moving closer to y'all, so you know.
I know. Switch sides. I wish Moira would move with us. She doesn't want to. She doesn't love
You cannot make me move again until I don't know.
Arms swing forward.
But it's going to be like
time.
Sabrina. It's going to be like you've never left.
I know. I'm so excited to take it back. I am actually really excited, especially to go back to some place where I know people, because this was not it for me. This place, I didn't like make any friends over and under. So I decided.
Well, and I know I didn't see a ton of where you live, Sabrina, when I went there, but like everybody talks about how like quaint and cute it is, and I'm like, yeah, but I think it would get real boring after like a weekend.
Right? Yeah, exactly. You see everything in a weekend, and then you're like, okay, well, now what? It's fine. It's a great place. I know a lot of people thrive here. I did not, so I'm excited for the next step.
Yeah.
The next spot. All right, y'all. We are done for today. Great job today. Good job, Kian. We'll see you all on Wednesday.
Cutie. Bye. Oh my